What is going on, everyone? It's Super here and welcome to another Injustice 2 video, and today we're doing Q&A Saturday, finally doing it on time. And in the background is some Infinite Armor Hellboy gameplay. Now, I tried to play with this yesterday and I didn't get my Infinite Armor. I don't know if they patched this or not. I haven't really played Hellboy too much since this last video that you guys saw. If they didn't, that's cool. I'll probably make some more Infinite Armor videos because they were a lot of fun to just kind of troll and walk forward without it taking pretty much any damage and just having Infinite Armor. That was a lot of fun. But anyways, let's answer some of these questions. Okay, before I actually answer any questions, I just want to talk a little bit about Ed Boon's tweets yesterday about Fighter Pack 4. I didn't think it was worthy enough to, or not worthy enough. I just didn't think it was I don't know. I didn't want to make a video only on that because the video is going to be really short. It was going to be something that was going to take up the slot of, like an Adam video or like a ranked video, which I didn't want to do. So I wanted to touch up on it a little bit at the start of this. Pretty much Ed Boon said that, or someone asked Ed Boon if Injustice 2 won Game of the Year, that if there could be a Fighter Pack 4, and Ed Boon said, yeah, sure, why not? And we've done this, song and dance before with Ed Boon, and I feel like the more he tweets about Fighter Pack 4, this is actually the first time that he's acknowledged something about Fighter Pack 4 on Twitter, so that's a good sign. But I feel like the more he teases and the more he tweets, the less chance we have of a Fighter Pack 4, honestly, because Ed Boon teased Combat Pack 3 so much to the point that a lot of us, really thought that we were going to get a Combat Pack 4 at some point, and it never ended up happening. So I feel like the more he teases, the least chance we have to actually look at this Infinite Armor. It's so trolly. But I think the more he tweets about it, the more he mentions it, I think the less chance we have of it ever happening. So hopefully he doesn't tweet about it too much here coming up in the near future until maybe something is actually teased and hinted at, because I feel this was definitely like a debated tweet, like a troll tweet from him. So those are my opinions on that. I really don't think this means anything at all. So let's start by answering some questions here. Can you play other games other than MKX and Injustice? Sorry, but I upload to the channel what I like to play, and I only play the games that I upload. I don't play any other games. I don't play any single player games. I don't play any FPS shooters anymore. I used to play Overwatch, a good amount. Got hooked to that game. Of course, you guys know I used to play Call of Duty a lot, but why am I gonna play something that I don't enjoy? I just enjoy Injustice 2. I enjoy MK. I enjoy Marvel Infinite. I enjoy the fighting games that I upload, and that's why I upload videos, because I enjoy them. So I'm definitely not gonna upload something that I don't want to upload and don't want to play. And as far as playing games, I don't play any other games except for Injustice, MKX, Marvel Infinite, soon Dragon Ball Fighters. That's it. I don't play any other single player games. They don't interest me. Alright, moving on here. Waffles asked, who's your favorite Injustice 2 pro player? Sonic Fox is my favorite, just because he plays with a lot of different characters. He pretty much got Captain Cold nerfed because he was that good. Captain Cold wasn't that good. Sonic Fox was that good with Captain Cold. And it made it seem like he was broken, even though he was not. It was just Sonic Fox made him look that way, and that's what I love about Sonic Fox. He makes whatever character he chooses look like the best character in the world, even though that's not the reality. It's just Sonic Fox is that good. And ironically enough, I liked Sonic Fox more, during MK, or I liked Arin Black as a character, and then I started liking Sonic Fox even more as a tournament player and a pro player because he was the best with Arin Black. So a lot of people started liking Sonic Fox, or started off liking Sonic Fox first, and then because he was using Arin Black, people started using Arin Black. For me, it was the opposite. For me, I started using Arin Black, and then I was seeing how crazy and awesome Sonic Fox playstyle was with Arin Black, and then that's what made me start liking Sonic Fox and made him pretty much like my favorite tournament player. So Sonic Fox is my #1 pick. Luke asks, how come you never do face cams on any of your vids? I know sometimes you have videos ready to upload, but still would be entertaining to have face cams in your videos. The reason I don't do this is because I don't think that they add too much to the video. I just want to have fun with the gameplay. I don't want to focus on, you know, having to have the face cam perfectly in sync and not have the face cam mess up. You guys already know sometimes I get unlucky and my microphone like cuts off on some of the videos with the Elgato program. I just don't want to complicate things more, and personally I really do not think that face cam adds anything to videos. Like when I watch someone's video, I prefer them not to have face cam just because I just want to focus on whatever the video is about. Like face cam doesn't really add anything. Like it adds something to reaction videos because you're like reacting to something, but as far as like gameplay wise, I really don't find face cam to be, you know, that much of an added like thing. It's more of a, I don't know, like something extra for the video, I guess. But as far as like the importance of the video, I feel like it has no importance on the video. So that's why I don't do face cam. Josh, before doing YouTube full time, what was your job? I had a couple. I started working as a like floor boy, I guess, clerk salesman is what they call them, in a supermarket. You know, just doing the normal thing that like the lowest end person does. You know, be on call for the cashiers whenever they need you to check prices. You know, mop the floors, restock shelves, stuff like that. I did that for about 6 months. I also did just a couple of like construction jobs. My friends are older than I am, and they always, you know, had jobs in construction. So that was like free cash money. It was untaxed money, whatever, you know, they just pay you $100 or whatever for the day, and you go about your way. So construction is actually not a bad job. I mean, it's very tiring and a huge strain, right? But as far as like making money, I think construction working is actually pretty good. But those are like the main 2 jobs that I did. And then I was like, nah, man, I can't. I don't know. I'm not the kind of person. Maybe I'm just lazy, right? I guess like you could boil it down to that. But I just don't like taking instructions from other people, you know what I mean? I'm definitely not lazy, because if I was lazy, none of this YouTube stuff would have ever worked out. Because to do YouTube full time and to like upload many videos, like 2 to 3 videos a day, pretty much been uploading a video a day since around November of 2012 when Black Ops 2 came out. I made a priority to upload every single day because I wanted to, you know, grow bigger on YouTube, and I've been doing that ever since, you know. So I'm definitely not lazy. I just don't like taking instructions from people and like having someone boss me around. So that's why I'm very blessed and fortunate, and I don't take it for granted that I'm able to be my own boss, write my own schedule with this YouTube gig. And yeah, so I'm definitely gonna cherish it as long as it lasts. Next question here. What do you use to record your gameplay and live commentary? I use the Elgato HD60 to record, and I use the Elgato HD60S to live stream because that has almost no latency, meaning that what's happening on your screen, on your TV, on your monitor is happening, you know, in real time on your capture card. So that means I can use the audio for my Elgato on my PC and like keep track of everything when I'm streaming in real time while still, you know, listening to what's going on in the game, like on my monitor in real time, because it has almost no latency. But the HD60S is good for recording because it's a lot more reliable. It doesn't use that much, you know, it doesn't use up too much power at all compared to the HD60S, because HD60S, you know, if it has not too much latency, it uses up a lot of your like memory and like computer space, or your computer power, I should say, to maintain that. So that's what I use to record capture card wise. Program wise, I use the Elgato program to record. I just find that it's the best quality that I could get. It is just directly from the Elgato program sucking it up from the Elgato capture card. So that's what I used to record. To stream, I started off using OBS. Ran into some audio problems where the audio would like crackle, and I don't know, it was very annoying. So my brother and I switched to XSplit, and so far XSplit has been working out really well. XSplit is actually very, very easy to use. You know, you set up your scenes, and all you do is press one button on your profile to start recording or start streaming. Very easy. And to edit, I use, strangely enough, I use iMovie to edit on my iMac. Like just regular ranked matches where I just cut up the clips, I use iMovie. It renders out the video the fastest. I could get as many renders out as I can. The quality is good, but whenever I do reaction videos and I do like picture-in-picture stuff or FaceCam, I use Premiere Pro, Adobe Premiere Pro. So those are the recording devices and capture cards and everything that I use. Let's see. I think that, did I mention that question was from Ethan? I think I did. All right. Hammy asks, how tall are you? I am 5'10 and a half, 5'11", somewhere around there. Yeah, that's about it. I'm close to 6 feet tall. I can't say that I'm 6 feet tall, unfortunately. Some of you lucky mofos out there are probably over 6 feet tall, 6'2", stuff like that. But I am, unfortunately, well, I'm it's still like pretty a little bit above average, but I am 5'10 and a half, 5'11" on a good day. Am I in a relationship? Asks Jinx. And the answer is no. I am very happy at the moment, just being able to freely every weekend go out with friends, have fun, and not have to worry about being in a relationship or having someone check up on me or having to worry about checking up on someone else. You know what I mean? I really like the freedom at the moment to do whatever I want, pretty much, and have as many, you know, like not really relationships, but friends that are girls, not girlfriends, just girlfriends, you know, as I want, without having to close anyone off or, you know, have to explain something to somebody. Very happy about that at the moment. I actually, you know, mentioned it before. I talked about it a while ago. I actually lived with a girlfriend for almost 5 years when I was very, very young. So I kind of lived through that early. You know, I kind of the opposite of what a normal like guy does, a typical guy. You know, usually teenage years, early 20s, you're out having fun, you know, doing your thing, and then late 20s, early 30s, etc., you settle down, you get a long-term girlfriend, you get a wife, whatever, you start having kids. I did that the opposite. I didn't have kids, don't get me wrong. Well, I have Princeton and Cookie, those are my babies, but I moved in with a girlfriend of mine for about 5 years, you know, when I was a teenager, moving to early 20s. And I was pretty much like married, like tied down. I would not go out with friends. Pretty much only kept a couple, you know, handful of friends, childhood friends, the closest ones that I still talk to now. And I lived through that, you know, sort of quote unquote married life without being married, just living with a girlfriend. And that had its pluses, its minuses. You know, it was a fun experience, and that ended, you know, way back. And now I like having fun and going out and not having to worry about that. So not in a relationship at the moment, but of course you never know what happens. Like unexpected things, or things happen when you least expect it. So it's always a possibility that one of these days, you know, I could meet somebody that catches my eye like that. Scarlett asks, what about MK11? What's your wish list? Wish list for MK11, I would have to make an entirely separate video talking about all the characters I want, but I'll give you 3 that I really want in MK11. I want Triborg to return, and if they don't have variation system, at least have Cyrax and Sector return. Like, I think those characters are probably the most iconic as far as the robots go. Or have Triborg just have at least some sort of quality of each robot. But I just want Triborg to return. It was such a great concept for MKX, and it worked so well because of the variation system. So it's going to be hard for Triborg to return, without a variation system, but I really want Triborg to come back. That's one. I'll give you 3. Next one, Arin Black. If he doesn't return, I am going to be furious. Like, I'm actually going to be insanely angry that Arin Black does not return, because he did not die in MKX. He's one of the most badass characters that has been introduced, and his gameplay is awesome and fun to play. So if they don't bring him back, oh man, some hell is going to be paid. So that's 2 right there. And the last one is I want Noob Saibot to return. That's it. He's Noob Saibot. He has to return. That's what I want. So I want Noob Saibot to return. I want Arin Black to, you know, return from MKX to MK11, and I want Triborg to return from MKX to MK11. That's my wish list right now. I'm definitely gonna make a wish list in the near future. So I think that about does it, guys. That was a good amount of questions that I answered compared to, you know, a lot of the other Q&A videos in the past. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. What's going on? It's Super here, and thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys subscribed if you are not already. Also, check out any of these videos linked at the top. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.